Today's horoscope, Aries February 22, 2022. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money, and compatibility with other signs. With the moon in your solar 11th house all day, you can experience a natural need to detach yourself temporarily from people and situations that have recently added stress or pressure to your life. Even so, the moon clashes with Venus and Mars in the first half of the day, and you can feel blocked from or indecisive about pursuing your desires. The moon here can stimulate a need to let go of pressures and unwind in good company, but a reminder of an expense, money concern, or a feeling of missing out could undermine this pursuit temporarily. It's a good idea to give some thought to your finances and how you can make meaningful changes that free you from worry. Avoid pushing a process that needs more time. It may be better to either set your own pace or take matters into your own hands. The day's energies tend to smooth over in the second half. Your love horoscope. You're focusing on yourself and on your manifestations. Single or already romantically attached, this is especially true when considering today's charming sextile between your planetary ruler, Jupiter, and enchanting Neptune, but there's more. Before the moon concludes its journey through justice-seeking Libra and your 11th house of associations, community, and sense of belonging in the world, it will square off with Mars, celestial ruler of your romantic 5th house of love, passion, and pleasure amidst sizzling through your stability-seeking 2nd house of values. Are these new opportunities worthy of your time and energy? You never know until you try. Your career horoscope. Today might find you feeling cheerful and generous. Helping others will probably suit you just fine, and your projects will move along smoothly. If there are any issues that remain outstanding, tackle them first. It's an opportune time to get caught up and to work out any challenges. Don't hesitate to lend a hand if you are approached or notice someone in need. This will benefit them as well as you. Your finance horoscope. You could be accused of being a little cold right now, but this doesn't mean you've suddenly stopped being a sensitive guy. Instead, you might just be focused on personal achievement. You could be aiming at a particular goal. Maybe you are trying to land an important raise or promotion. You might be a little preoccupied as you concentrate on achieving this. Don't be afraid to be a bit aggressive. Social life today. Personal relationships don't always run according to plan. Turbulent situations crop up again and again, requiring all your energy. Smaller arguments and conflicts seem to be pre-programmed. Keep calm and deal with this turmoil in a relaxed fashion. Your dating horoscope. You need to push things even further despite your friends and their doubts. Things seem to be a bit in your favor, though that doesn't mean you can just sit back and let things happen. Flirting tips. If you feel your romantic life needs re-evaluating, make an assessment of your personal life and understand what is positive, unique, and desirable about you, also what you want and why from a relationship. In this way you can create a sure and positive impression when you first meet others that they can respect. Lucky numbers 10, 23, 25, 34, 49. Your well-being horoscope. Today you might want to think before you speak. Sometimes you can be pretty impulsive. You like to say what is on your mind. People sometimes appreciate this, but there are other times when they wish you would have more tact. Today you could be in a situation where there are complex personal dynamics. Things might be more complicated than they appear on the surface. It's best to remain calm and a bit detached. Your daily numeroscope. You are sure to find it easier to adapt on this day. Generally speaking, find change fairly easy to handle, but everyone has their comfort limits. A major transition such as a career change, a residential move, or a shift in a key relationship can be as stressful for you as it is for anyone. Fortunately, this day's energy will give you the added strength and courage to handle this with flying colors. Have no fear, as you will do great. Daily Planetary Overview. The Scorpio moon brings a lot of intense energy to our emotional lives. Today, the universe is testing us to make karmic decisions that will have a major impact on our lives. The Scorpio moon creates a T-square with Mercury in Aquarius, Saturn in Aquarius, and Uranus in Taurus. We're given the chance to choose between our higher and lower energetic vibrations to make honorable choices. Whether or not we choose the right path can change our future. The Great Awakener Uranus opposes the Moon, with Mercury, Uranus, and Saturn in a T-square to these energies. You could make major discoveries today that shift your passions, mind, and heart. Revelations will be made and secrets revealed. These planets are strengthening each other in the sky. Know that your emotions could force you to act impulsively, which could steer you in another direction. Mercury moves you toward your desires, while Mars and Saturn force you to assert your individuality by letting go of the past. Mercury's tense aspect to the Moon creates internal confusion and uncertainty. You could be distracted by information that later proves to be untrue. Take any scandalous or shocking news with a grain of salt. Tonight, the Moon sextiles Venus, making you want to connect with your most intimate companion. Popularity and charm come naturally to you, and it's mainly just a question of being yourself and sharing your feelings openly with others. This is an ideal time to focus on relaxation and sharing with friends and family, particularly with the moon waning at this time. There is also a chance that a new relationship could start. Sky for today. After midnight, the moon enters Scorpio, ending its void which began last night. Over the next 2 days, we become more comfortable probing our inner reality, prizing depth over surface interactions. Our desire to discover what lies beneath ramps up the intensity of our relationships. Passions will be stoked and fears evaluated with increased cognizance. We should simply be mindful of others' privacy, especially as we guard our own carefully now, and would not appreciate others intruding on our space, uninvited. In the morning, the moon trines the Pisces sun, harmonizing our emotions and ego. We get along well with others due to a bolstered sense of inner peace and personal ownership. Others might seek us out for our creative expertise or assistance with spiritual or esoteric questions. Psychological self-understanding comes easily now. Engaging with an artistic, therapeutic, or occult modality like astrology or tarot can help us to reframe problems and mine experience for magical insights. This objective outlook pairs well with Mercury in Gemini, which encourages communication as a means to personal discovery. With this combination, we can listen to and debate contrary opinions, especially ones that we might ordinarily perceive as threatening or insulting. Because of our cool demeanor, people believe that we don't have a stake in the matter at hand, but our true stake lies in understanding alternative perspectives to gain a more comprehensive awareness of the culture we are a part of.